So as you guys know, adaptive profiling is one of the things that we've been working on for a little while now. But before I dive into adaptive profiling, I want to make sure people understand the way that we used to profile. So I guess if you take a look at the screen, you'll see the old profiles on the left side there. And the way we used to profile was we would have categories of profiles, each with 20, 30 questions in them. And panelists would click on one of those links. They would answer all 20 or 30 questions. They might earn a dime for doing that. And then they would come back and we would try to get them to do the same thing over and over again as they went through their list. Now, there's a few issues with that. Number one, it's a very poor experience, right? People they're just asked so many different questions. Number two, their information can get outdated. I may say that I drive, a certain vehicle today, but if we don't ask you again in, let's say, a year or even 6 months later, that information just gets stale. And then finally, that information is just unused. We had thousands and thousands of profile questions that we would ask panelists, and we would never target them for them. So that's just a waste of panelists' time, and it's a waste of a valuable response that we could have had elsewhere. So the new system, if you look on the right side there, is actually asking the profile question right there on the dashboard. So the panelist doesn't have to even click into a specific category or anything like that. We are asking the right question at the right time from the right panelist, as opposed to the old way, which was asking all questions all the time from all panelists, right? You could kind of think about how much more efficiency there is there. It's a great experience. It uses our Instantly platform now. It uses the Instantly survey tool to actually show the survey. So the experience of the survey itself, the question itself, is much better. The data's up to date, right? So because we're not asking you right when you joined, what kind of car you drive, because we don't necessarily need it at that moment. We're asking you when we need it. And so the information you're providing is very relevant and up to date.
Well, that's fantastic. And this is what we mean when we talk about wanting to play in the quality end of this market and working with clients that will truly value our ability to deliver this product in a really smart way. So. Are we fully implemented with adaptive profiling?
Yes, adaptive profiling has been live on all of our panel sites for a few months now. It is the only profiling we do. I know there's some confusion out there. The old way is gone, that we are only collecting profile responses using adaptive profiling. So it's fully implemented and ready to use.
Well, fantastic. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
Great job with adaptive profiling.